Hola, hola, hola. Sorry, everybody. We were chatting too much, and I'm glad that Batman's here. That he woke me up and make sure that I'm back in here. So, how's everybody doing? How you doing? Hey, Mike, Bruce, and where are you? Jackie from Traveling with Tinkerbell is also here. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Thank you very much. Emily's here, Jen Rhodes, Sharon, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Tinkerbell, Joe's Cody. Who else we have here? Canadian Family Live, Tiffany.
I can hear somebody. Somebody else is.
Veterinarian. Hey, everybody.
Oh, that's Ross. He doesn't. He always has to be listening to something. Randasita is also here. Very nice. Jen Rhodes. Everybody, thank you very much for popping in. And the main idea for tonight, for this live, is that I have a group cruise coming up in October 2024. And there seems to be some not compliance with how the group cruise is supposed to work. So I am asking Mr. Bruce to come in, since he's the main TA for the group cruise, so he can let us know what are the rules and what are the conditions to be part of the group. Because a lot of people have booked with somebody else, haven't booked through Bruce, so there's going to be some amenities and some things that are not going to be part of the deal if you're part of the group. I'm not saying that you can hang out with us and don't hang out with me and we could have a good time and have dinner or whatever. I just want to let you know that what are the perks and the advantages of being part of the group. So, if Bruce, if you don't mind, I would like you to let everybody know, please.
Sure. So, when it comes to group cruises, and it's with all the cruise lines, is that we get a group set up, and it's normally under one TA that sets up the group cruise. And then with that, we have amenities. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a cheaper rate. There will be some exceptions, but not very many, where you can beat the rate of a group cruise. But normally, the group cruise is going to be a lower rate. Plus, you're going to have amenities that go along with that. The only way you can receive those amenities is if you are booked under the group number. And that is attached to whatever travel advisor is the booking agent for that group cruise. And so if people book on their own, or if they book through another travel advisor, that travel advisor doesn't have access to the group number to do the booking, so you don't get the amenities. If there's an event set up specifically, like in this case with Carnival, if we have a group get together that we're reserving space on the ship with Carnival, Carnival is only going to allow the group, the people that have booked through the group to attend that event, and they keep track of that. So there are things that you aren't going to have access to if you don't book through, in this case, ocean to ocean travel.
So, anybody have any questions? Please go ahead and take care of it now. I would like to get everything done tonight. Everybody's questions. If you have any doubts or anything like that, let's get it together. So this way we could move on. And if we contact cruise, is to book the cruise, not to keep asking questions against about it. We should all know what the deal is.
Also, so with group cruises, each cruise line requires so many cabins to be booked into a group to get all those amenities and everything. And in this case, Carnival, it's eight cabins. If you don't have the 8 cabins booked by the time of final booking or final payment, then you lose those amenities if you don't have the proper amount. Each cruise line is a little bit different on their requirements for the group, but with Carnival, it's 8. So we just want to make sure that we get all that and that Eddie and Alice have a fantastic group cruise. So we just want to make sure that we have all this put together. So, and I know there's a lot of confusion, and I see in a lot of the chats, a lot of people say, "Hey, we booked into your group cruise. We're going to be on your group cruise." Well, most of them have not. So I just want to make sure that everyone understands what what a group cruise is, because a lot of them don't realize it also, and so
Yeah.
just want to make sure.
Like I say, I don't mean that we can't hang out, because we can. It's just some of the activities. If there's a prize and you're part of the group, you're part of it and you participate, you win it. If you're not part of the group and you happens to participate and win, you won't be getting the prize. So I don't want any bad karma coming out of this. I just want everybody to have a great time. We're gonna be there to have fun anyway. Especially with Mike and Rihanna, they're gonna be there. It's their first cruise, and I want them to have a great time to enjoy their first experience. Yes, Ross.
No, no, no.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
I know you wanted to say something. Ross is coming along with also. So I have I'm
So
gonna have
I do see a question in the chat that's asked if I've transferred bookings into the group. The only way I can transfer bookings into the group is if they're under my agent. I can't bookings together into unless that agent is part of my host agency. I can probably pull them off, but they have to be a part of my host agency. Otherwise, they won't do it.
you mind saying
Missed it.
that again, because you were cutting up and you didn't come through completely.
Okay, so there's a question in the chat that if I've transferred bookings into the group, I can only transfer bookings into the group if I am the booking agent. If someone's booked on their own or have booked with another agent, for me to transfer them into the group, it would have to be transferred under me. Carnival won't allow me, or no, actually, none of the cruise lines will allow you to transfer a booking you haven't booked into a group booking you have. So
Bruce, really quickly, just so that I don't know what agency you use, but I personally have transferred into groups that I have if the person, like let's say for me, I'm a travel agent, but I book my own cruise. And if I wanted to transfer my own booking into your group, I can as a person. But obviously I did it under my agency. But if it's a person outside that has no agency and they just booked it, they can transfer it over to you, and you can then transfer it to the group.
correct, and that's what I'm saying. If someone has booked, so we just whatever booking it is, we just have to transfer it under me, and then
Right,
it can be transferred into the group.
right.
Correct, correct. So so if there's anybody that has booked the Paradise for next year to be on Eddie's group cruise, and if you want to transfer it under me, I can transfer you into the group, but that's the only way. So,
Right.
and we can certainly do that. That's not an issue at all.
Yeah, because I think that will help you guys tremendously. If it's just a person, doing it out on his own, then they can just move it over to you, and then you just transfer into
Correct.
the group, and they should be part of it.
Absolutely.
And in order to do that, what do they need to give you? What kind of
They
information?
just need to email me, or they can call me. If you go onto our website at oceanoceantravel.com, all of my contact information is on there. All I need is their booking number, and then I can get a hold of Carnival and we can start that process.
Yeah, you're gonna need also. I would suggest to make it easier, Bruce, have them send you a copy of the whole confirmation, and if they have a PIN number through Carnival, send you that PIN number too, because you're gonna need that.
Correct.
Make your life
Correct.
way easier.
Yes,
Yes.
very
Yes.
true. And then there's also time frames on how long ago they booked. There might be
Right.
some things we've got to do, but yes, it's not that hard. The best thing is to just email me their booking number, and if they have a PIN, set up with Carnival. They give that to me,
Right.
and then we can get the
Because I know
process
that
started.
you have with Carnival, you have up to 30 days from the day you book the cruise in order to transfer to the agent, and the agent to be able to work that from there on. And
Correct.
Carnival's
But
very
even if
easy.
it's past that, we can do some things to make
Right.
it work. There's some
Right.
things we
Especially if
can
it's
do
a
as well.
group.
Yep.
And the other thing that's important here is you cannot be paid off on the cruise in order to transfer it.
Correct.
Correct. It has to be done before final payment or before you've made your final payment. That is correct. It can't be paid off.
And we still have till July next year, so plenty
Yep.
plenty of time
And
to get it done.
and you cannot use casino or VIFP uh, special offers on group cruises.
Yep.
Correct.
Here's the only thing is casino offers. If you booked in a casino offer, casino offers are not allowed to be transferred into a group. You can't
Right.
use a casino offer. Most other offers you can, but casino offers, and the reason being is because there's such great deals and you're getting your own amenities and there's so many things, but they do not allow casino offers to go into groups. So you can't use a casino
Right.
offer for a group. But other than that, any other offers you have, all travel agents, when you're booking with them, your offers are attached to your VIFP number, not any other thing else. So all agents have access to any offers that you have as long as they have your VIFP.
Yep.
Right.
Very good. So I see that Carnival Cruise Addicts had that question here, and you guys answer it. So very good. Master Drill has a comment here, which I'm top in the screen for everybody to see. Donnell is asking, where is Martin? My man, okay.
Martin is right next to me.
All right. So
He
Martin,
is watching the chat.
all right, cool. If there's any cost related to that from journeys with June and Brady,
So for transferring, no, not at all.
but the sooner you do it, the better. So
Yep.
if you are booking on your own, so please do make sure that you take care of that. And uh, the
It's also important to understand that if you are part of going on a group cruise, it's important that you book through the travel agent that is hosting it, because it's very important for them to get the numbers that they've committed to, so that A, the amenities, as Bruce mentioned, are provided, and B, so that if another group cruise is booked by the same agent, they're more likely to do another group cruise. It
Right.
creates, and the main thing for you, what you need to know is that it allows you to have the amenities that you wouldn't normally get by booking on your own.
And Alice is making a general question here. If a person books on their own or with another TA, would they still be able to to participate in a short glass exchange, slow pools, group pictures, etc.?
So
I don't.
yeah, if those are not set up with Carnival, like the shot glass would not be set up with Carnival. Group picture, if you're not using, if you're just having someone use one of your cameras, if you're not using a photographer on the ship, yes. If and with Carnival, you do have access to be able to use their because we're dealing with this with the Boost Cruise this year. You do have you can use the photographers on the ship to do a group picture. It depends on when you set that up. Uh, the, so the group picture would not necessarily be under the group also. And the slot pull, for that matter, that's normally, I mean, it's not attached to the group with the casino. You're just going in and setting up a couple of the slot pulls and
Yeah,
everything. So more
Yeah.
likely yes on those.
because I'm hoping to do a shot glass exchange. If there's somebody that wants to do a slow pool, I'm fine with that. Also, we'll get it together. We still got time to get all these activities together. I know that House of X will be doing a elegant night, and I don't believe that it has to do with Carnival. The main thing that Carnival is doing is the Halloween costume contest. So that's
Right.
where we're gonna be in as a group, and maybe somebody from that group will win something. But other than that, the other activities will be pretty good. If you did book to through Bruce, there's some amenities. I sent some stuff that Carnival gets as long as we get those cabins sold. There's a few items that we'll be getting for those in the group. Not everybody else will be getting it. But again, you are part of. We all go hang out. We all go have dinner. You know, it's not a there's no restrictions when it comes to that. I just want people to know that there's some amenities that and perks that you will get once you book into the group cruise. I just want to have it
Well,
clear.
if we end up doing at least one night of dinner together that's under the group, only the people that's booked in the group would be able to attend that one dinner. If we set
Right.
it up group
Yes,
meal.
that's why House OS was asking me about doing excursions with the group, and I'm not too keen into it. I know there's other activities going on the ship, and I want everybody to do their own excursion so they have their own plans. I don't really want to uh, control anybody or what they're doing.
However, let me say something about that because
Good.
if the group did want to do a group excursion with all the cruise lines, but Carnival, since this is on a Carnival one, so most of what I say is going to be regarding Carnival. If the group wants to do an excursion and there's enough people that want to go on that excursion, if we do it under the group, they will reserve
Mm-hmm.
an excursion solely for the group.
Right.
Okay, so we'll probably be. I definitely when once we hit Key West, I definitely have plans to go Cuban food hunting. That's one main thing that I want to do. I'm hoping that my brother will come down with either a van or a or big pickup truck or something, take us in his truck and let's go food hunting. Get some key lime pie. I mean, I want to eat. I want to get some Cuban coffee. I want to get some Cuban sandwiches down there, man. Mike, you're gonna be pimping, buddy. You're gonna gain some big time weight. So get ready for it. And then Montego Bay and Grand Cayman, it's whatever happens there. Montego Bay, I don't have any plans to do much. I think I'll be hanging out on the port, and then Grand Cayman definitely gonna hit the water with Alice because I know she wants to go hit the water. But other than that, there's some great activities happening on the ship, like the 80s night and all that. And this is gonna be my first time on a Carnival cruise in 30 years. So
Wow.
I'm like a brand new to what's going on. These ships now they don't look nothing like they used to look 30 years ago. Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be Alice's first time also. So Alice is also a rookie when it comes to like Mike and Rihanna. It's gonna be her first time also. So, and it's gonna be a first time for me, definitely. So
Yeah.
I am definitely wanna have a good time, and enjoy the whole atmosphere of what's going on. So, and it's also my first group cruise, so I am learning as we go. So I'm glad that Bruce is giving me the heads up here and keeping me in line when it comes to it. So hopefully we could make this a yearly thing and move on to the next one and see what happens. So
Yeah. And I have no problem sticking around Key West and getting you the best key lime cheesecake or key lime pie you've ever had.
I had it before in Key West, but it's been so long that I've been down there. So
But when
we'll,
it comes
we'll
to key
get
lime
you to
pie,
Kermit's.
I am yeah. You got to go to Kermit. And how dare you get key lime pie on a stick? I will beat you. It's gotta be yours.
no, not on the ship. I'm not having any in the ship.
The only place I would do key lime pie on a stick would be at Kermit's after I have a regular slice of key lime pie
Okay,
There you
fine.
go.
Okay.
because nobody else makes it like Kermit's.
That's right.
Aw.
Yep.
And I'm definitely
And I will be a Carnival Cruise Line first timer as well, so I'll be a blue card.
there you go.
Nice.
You're all gonna be rookies. I
That's cool.
definitely want. I want Mike to have a shot of un cortadito Cuban
Ooh,
coffee. I definitely want you. Yes.
And Eddie, I just put my email address in the chat for anyone
All
that
right.
that uh, wants to email me. So the easiest way to get a hold of me. So
Sure.
think, how many Carnival cruises have you been on?
Me?
Yep.
So far I have been on 38.
So are you Diamond?
I'm almost diamond.
Okay.
Yeah, a
She's
lot
a
of them
diamond
were
on the
like
rough.
3-4 days at the
Oh,
beginning.
okay. Yeah.
I have like 1 14 day, a whole lot of sevens and some eights.
Nice. We just
Yeah,
turned
soon.
platinum on our last cruise, so we
Oh no,
got
I've been platinum for a while. I think I'm like about maybe like 20 something points from diamond.
nice.
Hmm. Definitely. Uh, uh, Journey with June San Brady says, Cano's out. I couldn't cruise if it weren't for deals. I understand. I am on a casino deal. We still hope to meet you all. You could still cruise,
Absolutely.
You won't be part of
And
the group,
go
but
hang out and all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll hang out. We all don't let that stop you. You get a great deal
Journeys
on
with
on
June.
casino.
Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm a TA. I did my own booking, but I know what the rules are, and I'm still going because I'm just gonna enjoy my time with
A-
all my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely. This is just letting people know for ones that, are looking at that extra stuff and that. So
right?
Like Arch Coin is gonna volunteer to take the group cruise. Excellent.
I'll bring my professional camera, my
Right?
Canon
Big old
EOS,
vlogging
tripods, and all that.
That's
camera.
right.
so
And be
All I
what
need is a better flash.
so what just to put out on how Carnival works with, if you did use their photographer, the best way is to wait till you get on the ship. When you get on the ship, you go to the Pixels manager, and because that's what
Oh,
Oh, we lost him.
oh,
he's frozen.
He's still thinking. He's thinking now.
you don't start where he was gonna say.
Did he freeze?
Yes, yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah.
Hey Eddie, if you want me
Oh,
to do a slap pull, just let me know. I can volunteer for that one.
that's fine with me.
I don't have a problem. I've
Mm.
done them before, so
All right, cool. Because I have no idea how a slot pool works or anything like that. So
I did
yeah,
it on the
definitely.
carnival celebration with about 100, and I don't even know how many people. It was
All
a
right,
lot of fun.
put it together. Let Bruce know so he can
Okay,
let
I could put it on the Facebook page that Mike created. We can
Yeah,
put a
you can do
link
that.
in there, like an
all right,
event.
And
We'll create an event, and we'll put it in there. And I don't have a problem hosting it.
all right,
I'm cool with that.
yeah, pretty cool.
and I might host a poker tournament.
There you go. So,
Hey, I don't know how to play that, but we can check it out.
You don't want to be sitting at the same table with me.
Lord Jesus.
Ooh.
it's like me racing go karts in Norwegian. Don't get in the racetrack with me.
Oh my God. I would love to see you racing a go-kart on Norwegian.
We're pretty much coming up, and we'll definitely be a ready
Judy,
to cruise bet.
Judy Gravina, the group cruise is next year in October, and it's October 28th, right? October
28,
28th.
yes.
Yep.
It's out of
To
Tampa on the
November
Carnival
3rd.
Paradise.
Mhm.
So if you'd like to come along. We get to meet you,
Right.
Judy.
That's right. And here's the email to get in touch with, and he might
Yep.
be texting me right now, letting me know what's up. So hold on, let me check on Bruce. Lost internet, working on getting it reconnected. Good. All right. Cool.
Is Scott from the Mustard Drill? He's still on the cruise, right?
No, he's home.
Oh, he's home.
He made it home.
Oh, he's home.
Yeah, I sent him the link. Maybe he's not don't feel like coming in, but hey, no problem. We'll get in touch with him on Monday morning. Yeah, he was traveling today from New York City back to
Okay.
Pennsylvania. So
He was in
he
the
should,
chat.
he's in the chat here somewhere.
Yeah, from the
I don't
Carnival
know.
Cruise Addicts, Eddie, they said that's the booze cruise, not the yeah, right. It's the
Yeah,
booze cruise. It's a
that's in
Halloween,
Halloween. Yeah.
not the other one.
Well, of course, there's gonna be a lot of boozing too. you know.
And Eddie and I will be drinking buddies on the Bubbles package.
Lord.
Oh, okay, yes, that kind of buddies, yes,
Yep.
That's a 6 day cruise, right?
yes, ma'am.
It's six
Yes.
days, Miss Judy.
It's pretty packed with a lot of stuff going on, so it's gonna
It goes
fly by.
to Key West, Cayman Island, and Jamaica, Montego Bay, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
And I think we have 3 sea days total.
Hmm. Yep.
Two,
And,
two, right?
two of them are Elegant Night. There's an 80s
Two
night.
sea days.
Yeah. Silent White Night.
We'll do it together, Mike.
um,
Wait a minute.
Also, Jeremy from JNS birthday is during that cruise, so we get to get on
That's gonna
him.
be a lot of fun, though. That's gonna
Oh
be a
yeah,
lot of fun. I cannot
definitely.
wait.
I'm gonna
And,
here's
and Eddie and I are going to get Mike Clock into trouble.
Well, hope you feel better, Scott.
but I'm tired. I'm still not feeling great, so I'm sending this one out. Okay. Ay,
Yeah,
thank God.
Judy.
I'll be here till midnight. We'll be here till 3 o'clock in the morning. Because when Scott's here with me, forget it. We continuously go till whenever. So
Yeah.
And my game plan for the cruise is really only one port that I would like to get off at, and that's Key West.
that's right. And we're gonna go on this boost cruise coming up now. We're gonna go to Montego Bay and Grand Cayman. So this way we'll get a better idea of what to do next year
Right.
when we do there. I can do that by myself, says Clark.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry.
Mike, we can egg you on.
we're gonna pineapple him to death on this one. I'm gonna be bringing some duckies and some stuff to give away. Also, I am planning to do some liners to give out to the group. I know there's some stuff coming from Carnival already. I will be doing a design of shirts, but I'm gonna wait till after October. I want this boost cruise that is coming up now at the end of the month to go by first, and then bring the next design forward to it. So we'll definitely be doing that. See Cherry at Rick Sport in Key West. She's awesome. Terry's a Rick Sport. Okay. I definitely want to go by Sloppy Joe's, and I mean there's a lot of good things in Key West
Buffaloes.
to check out.
Don't they have like a husband daycare in Key West?
Watch this.
I think they
A
have a
hostess?
husband. No, it's a husband daycare.
Oh
You
yeah.
drop your husband there, and then you just go to Key West and do what you got to go do.
Don't say that too loud. I got somebody else here listening, and I see myself getting left behind.
If you ever go that route, you're gonna see it. When you going like towards the Key West, you know that big old sign in the back where you can see Cuba 90 miles. I forgot what that thing is called. There's to your right. There's somewhere it says husband daycare, and it's all you can't even see inside at all. It's just a place. I guess I don't know what you do in there, but hello.
Is it a bar?
I'm at when
I
I
don't
get dropped
know.
off.
I've never been. I just seen it says husband daycare, and everything is like pitch black. Like you can't see anything inside.
Mike, get ready.
Ooh.
Yep.
The ladies are gonna go on their own. We're gonna get kicked out and dropped off, and it happens. They probably have a lot of key lime pie there, and and coffee and all that good stuff.
Mike is gonna go to Google. He's gonna let me check this place out.
No.
You'll be able to find me in the crowd because I'll be wearing.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cute.
Ooh.
nice.
Bring your $1 bill, says Scott McNeil. Scott, have you ever been there? Have you been to Key
Uh-oh.
West? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, Jen, I'm not gonna be around here where the hurricane passes through Puerto Rico.
Which one?
Thank God. Count your blessings.
Yes.
Nice.
I think maybe
Wow.
Scott has been to Key West. Maybe he's seen that place.
Yeah, he has to have been there.
Because I know I've been
seen
there a
this
couple of
too.
times, and I've seen it a couple of times where I've been there. So it's not like and people go in and out of it.
I never really pay attention to it. I just go to that thing of the last corner before you see Cuba. Take a
Yeah,
few
the
pictures
southernmost
there.
point.
Yeah, take a few pictures there, and then walk away.
Oh, look,
Last time I was
Scott McNeil,
there,
he said he just did bar hopping.
I think 2003, maybe 2002, the last time I went there. I was doing something in Florida, and then it was my brother's birthday, and I asked him, "What do you want to do?" He says, "Oh, I want to go down to Key West." So I'm like, "Okay." So it took forever to get down there because he was taking his sweet time, making stops everywhere in Miami, drinking coffee, and then he pulled up in somewhere in South Miami to buy cinnamon rolls, and then we kept on going till we made it to Key West. And by the time we got to Key West, I said to him, "So what do you want to do here that we're here?" He goes, "I don't know." What do you mean you don't know? We drove all the way down here for nothing. Oh my
Look,
lord! So
let me see if I could put it out here. Look.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Red Garter Saloon,
Yep.
oh my god!
and we will not be going in there.
I told you it does exist.
I don't think Alice would appreciate it.
Well, I don't know, but I've seen it every time, and people do come in and out. I've never been in, like I said, but I've seen
Like Hammer says,
Well-
plenty of singles.
it.
Let me just put it this way: I would have gone in there when I was single, probably once, because I don't agree with those places. If you know what I mean.
Oh,
And it's the only one in Key West.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, that's good to know.
so they just did bar hopping.
That's what he
Sure.
says.
Yeah,
That's what he
sure.
says.
We'll go with that, sir. Yeah.
I know, right?
Everybody, please make sure you're hitting the like. Please, we all
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. If you take care of that on all channels, and if you're in mind chat, please do hashtag ELS, and your link will pop, will show. And if you're in any other chats here that they are streaming to their own audience, your link will pop also. Really appreciate it. Naiboss says here, typing creator to drop your link. So it's probably Tinkerbell, right?
Mine says hashtag TWT.
Right, there you go. And Micah is hashtag
Bam.
FAM, okay, FAM. And Mr. Ross, are you streaming tonight?
What's that?
Are you streaming right now? Are you sharing your
Yes,
screen?
I am.
And,
Yes, I am, but I don't have a hashtag set up.
Okay, all right. So once you get your Naiba, you could do all the good stuff. So
Yep.
very good, very good, very good. See that everybody's going ahead and do so. Carnival Cruise Addicts just popped in here with their chat. So I mean, with their link, very good. And we're trying to get Bruce back in it, but he's probably having some either a phone call from somebody, making plans or something. So hopefully he's a little busy. Do give him some time when you email him and call him. Sometimes his the man is pretty busy, even though he's on the west side of the states, up in the Washington state area. He's pretty busy up there, so
Yeah.
just give him time, and he'll definitely get back to you. If there's anything I could help you with, you could always come to the Secret Boost Cruise Facebook group and make a post there, leave a question, and we'll try to do the best we can to answer you back. Mike and Rihanna are managing that group. I go there once in every couple of days. I go check and make a quick look at it. Don't hang around too much, but I do check once in a while. But if you have a question, please don't hesitate to check and leave something behind and let me know. And we still got time. We still got another 11 months before the cruise gets here. So I'm trying to get everything set. Hopefully by January, February, everything will be set in stone. That what are we doing? So this way the schedule could be made, and then set it up for everybody that is part of the group, and have some extras for everybody that is coming along on their own, and keep them out, and so everybody could participate on something, and it's not a big ship; it's a smaller ship, so we're definitely going to be running into a bunch of us back and forth. So we'll definitely. I just want to have like I say, I just want to have a great time. I want everybody to have a great time, and be enjoyable, so we could do this again. The whole idea for me is to be able to in 2025 to somewhere, not so much in October, but hopefully somewhere in April, May, August or September to do something. There's something big going on in November 2025 with Royal Caribbean, and it's the rock and roll tribute cruise that is going on, and we'll definitely I want a lot of people to be part of that one too. That's gonna be a huge huge cruise event. So we'll definitely want to look forward to it. And there's also many other cruise available, group cruises. And I don't want to really get mixed up with somebody else's. Not too close, I just want to keep a space in between so people could able to decide either going to that one or mine or whatever. This I don't want any conflictions in between. So we'll see. I am looking into hopefully the ABC Islands, hopefully leaving out of Port Canaveral or Miami, and hopefully Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, maybe San Thomas, some small uh, Eastern Caribbean also again. So we'll see what happens with that. So this is the poster coming up for the rock and roll tribute band concert cruise coming up in sometime in November 2025. I believe, Ross, that it might be somewhere around Thanksgiving dates or not yet. I know there's not opening yet.
Tentatively, once we get the schedule, which should be sometime in the next week to 2 weeks, we should be looking the week after Thanksgiving, the slowest time of the year for the cruise industry. So Bruce and I are working very closely with the ship right now and getting all the logistics together. Sponsorship prospectuses are being finalized and going out. Ad agencies creating all the promotional videos and radio spots. This is going to be a similar level to the rock cruise that's done by the Native American Indian Association that is based out in North Dakota that they do every year. They've been doing this for 9 years with NAMAX.
Okay. Very nice.
So it's going to be very, very similar in size to that. They do it on like the Independence of the Seas, and they charter the whole ship, put up staging and everything.
That's awesome.
And JC here says, never been on a cruise before. How awesome.
It's life changing, JC.
It's amazing.
It's
You
a
do it
different
once,
experience.
you do it once, before you get off of that cruise, you're already thinking about the next one.
That's right. Yep.
Mhm.
I cruised a lot back in the 80s and 90s, and I stopped for a while. I finally started talking to my wife about getting back into it, and we finally did in 2018. We finally got into a cruise, and by the second day, we already had booked one or two more already. So for the following year, so yeah, it could be overwhelming. It could be. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a hotel on the water, and you will definitely have some great time. So don't forget to do this. There's three TAs here that you could talk to, and see what kind of ideas you could get yourself into. Mike here is what is your agency name, Mike?
Hat travel.
There you go, Head Travel. Jackie here, she's with Travel with Tinkerbell. She's Expedia.
Right.
And then Ross is also becoming a TA also. So anybody here you could get in touch with and get your booking going. And I'm telling you, get some great information. And yeah, like Judy says, it is addictive. It is.
It really
Yes.
is.
And the other thing is, being a travel agent myself, I was a travel agent for 30 years, got out of it, coming back into it. The way I work is if I have too much client contact and too much stuff going on, I'm going to let you know up front. and I'll refer you to one of the other agents that's within our cruise crew network.
Yep, there you go. See? And Ali, you're welcome. Glad to help. And I'm still working on the other requests. Very good. See, think about it's on vacation in Puerto Rico. She's even working. So,
I'm always working, Eddie. I don't know. I don't even have a vacation. I don't even know what a vacation is. But I love it because you're working and you're enjoying time. So it's amazing.
Yep.
yep,
And
yep.
then, Eddie, if you don't mind, I'd like to share the video about the Tribute Cruise if you're fine with that.
Oh, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Just be aware that the prices on it are different and will change, and also the dates on it will change as well. So,
There's no sound.
can't get the audio up, guys, but these are the bands that will be performing.
Hold on, let me.
So we'll have a Pink Floyd tribute. We will have a AC/DC tribute. We will have a Who tribute, and we will have a Styx tribute. And these are video footage of the actual bands that will be performing.
It's gonna be 4 bands and 6 shows, right?
4 bands over 6 shows over 7 days. Most of these shows will be taking place during the day, not at night.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
And it is the cruise is a benefit cruise, benefiting Helping Hands for Cruising. So the proceeds from the cruise, this is not cruise for profit for the individuals putting it on. It's a cruise to help Helping Hands for Cruising provide more cruises to those who could definitely use them.
Okay.
Definitely. And Emily here says I was on the NCL Dawn in 2019. That was my first real cruise, and I had fun with their shore excursions. Very good, very good, very good, very good. What excursions did we had? I know we in Saint Martin we did a tour of the island, and also we went to the one of the beach there. And Alice loved it. She had a great time. She likes to get her foot in the water. We also went to Grape Syrup Cape, and she went in and it, like even though it's rocks and all that in the water, she went in like nothing. Me, I don't touch the water. I don't get along with the ocean. I don't like the ocean, but I'm on a cruise. Figure that out. And I don't have a problem being on a big boat. I wanted to go on a cruise, but I'm worried about anxiety and being stranded, not being able to leave if I want to, if that makes sense. Well, it might be a little, tough at the beginning because there's a big crowd and there's a lot of people. And if you're not into crowds, maybe it might not be the best thing. But I mean, once you're there a couple of days, you get so comfortable. I mean, you will enjoy it. You will definitely enjoy it. But again, that's up to you, depending how you feel about it. Clark, good night. And he's saying good night, everyone. See you later, sir. So I mean, that's one thing that you need to take care about, JC. So if you feel
Yeah.
good about it and or not, that's a decision you have to make. I mean, I'm all over for it. I love being on a cruise.
Right.
I don't like I say, I don't like the ocean whatsoever. No, no, no. I had a bad experience when I was 15, and but I still get on the ship. So, and
Eddie, one good thing that I can say to JC is, as a travel agent, is depending on the cruise line. I think most of them, I know Carnival does. If you get on one of their ships for the first time and you do not like it, they will get you on a plane back on the next port, and they will help you get back home, and they'll refund some part of it. I think it is. I'm not sure because I haven't read that policy, but I know that there's a policy that they have for that. Um,
Oh,
so that if if that's something that worries you, but I'll be honest with you, you're not going to feel like that because there's so much to do. And once you're in there, you're going to be just enjoying all the different activities, and you're going to be so busy that you're not even going to be thinking that you're even on the ocean. Trust me, because I've also people that know me, I've also dealt with anxiety these past 3 years. It just came out of nowhere, and I've been on cruises. It was a little hard at the beginning after going through the situation, but I'm going, and I feel just fine doing it.
and it also depends on the cruise line also.
Hmm.
Carnival has a lot of there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of music, a lot of
Yeah.
younger crowd. NCL is a little bit more higher when it comes to aging, more seniors, more slower. Holland America, I believe, is even slower in Princess and Celebrity.
Right.
So Virgin is it's more it's an adult. Cruise line. So also do your research also, and that will definitely help you. Uh,
Right. And also, I suggest also, Eddie, do a 3-day cruise just to try it out.
yes, yes, a
Yeah.
small
Get
yeah,
your
Yes,
get your
Bruce.
foot out, get your foot wet, and see if you like it, and go from there.
yeah.
I think the best advice I could give anybody who is going to travel for the first time: know what your likes are, know what environment you like, know
Mhm.
what kind of food you typically eat. Look at all these things. Do your research and call your travel agent. Definitely use a travel agent.
Mhm.
Any decent travel agent within our industry handling vacation will not charge fees for their services, but are there to support you. We get paid
Right.
by the cruise lines.
Mhm.
What we do is we make sure that you have the best experience possible. We make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted so that you can make sure that your vacation and your experience is worry free.
Right.
So trust us to help you.
Yep,
Mhm. Yeah, that's what
yep.
we are. We're here to help you guys out from beginning to the time you get back home.
Yep.
And Jesse says that's good to know. I was gonna do the New Kids on the Block cruise this year. Fingers crossed for 2024. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
try it.
Yeah. Give it a shot and see what happens.
Maybe take a group of your friends that you are very comfortable with, and that way, it'll be easier for you.
That's right. Yep,
Definitely.
yep. Definitely don't go by yourself. No,
Yeah.
always good to go with somebody else if you're go through all that. So,
Yep.
Carnival
Somebody
Cruise,
you know, somebody you're comfortable with.
yes.
Right.
Good night, Carnival Cruise addicts. Thank you for popping in. Thank you, much appreciated. Emily says, I am nervous. I am very nervous about going by myself. I recently got loads of advice, so I'm feeling better about it. Yeah, would definitely. If you're going solo, always make sure that you hang out with other people on the ship. Once you start meeting, get always
Yeah.
be in a group. Try to do your best. Unless you want to be by yourself, that's totally up to you. But safety wise, on a ship, always try to be in a group. Always try to have
Right.
meals with other people. Always keep meeting people.
Yeah. And
Um,
I
the
will. And
interesting
if you're
thing
going
is,
solo, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you're
One
going
of the things
solo,
is,
NCL is good. NCL is good to travel if you're going solo.
yes, yeah, they don't really have single supplements per se. They do, it's a little more of a charge, but the rooms that they have are designed for solo cruisers, and they even have their own um, lounge just for solo cruisers,
Right.
which you don't see on other cruise lines, and it makes it a more pleasurable experience. You can meet people, and one of the things that I found out, I took my first cruise in November of last year. Prior to that, I'm never going to go on a cruise. I'm never going to go on a cruise. My idea of vacation was Disney 2, 3, 4 times a year. Period. Um, I went on a cruise last year. It changed my whole outlook about cruising. You always have that faction of people who are, out there to get drunk, whatever. That is what it is. It's part of life. But the majority of the people on a cruise ship, you sit down on the pool deck, you sit down in a chair, anywhere, a lounge, on the pool deck, anywhere. People will strike up conversations with you. You'll get to meet a lot of interesting people. We met people on our cruise from all over the world, and also on that cruise, we created some very good and fast friendships with people that we still are in touch with in Florida and Michigan and England, all over the world. So
Yeah.
I know it can be intimidating for someone who is going on a cruise for the first time, but just focus on relaxing and enjoying the experience.
Yeah, focus on
Yep.
relaxing. And one thing I always tell everyone: be adaptable, because everything's not going to go perfect. So, be open minded and be adaptable. As for that one you just put up, travel agents will, because they can help you book those excursions.
Mhm.
They can also advise you on the good excursions versus a non, depending on what port you're going in, what's going to be an excursion that you're going to like based upon what you like. You need to know what you're interested in, and they can help you and
Right.
give you some good advice on what excursions to go on.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
You're gonna leave anytime you want, but seriously, it's straight. There you go.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
it's
And
a lot
And
of fun. It's a lot of fun. So
yep.
it's a lot of fun. And remember, there are tons of activities on the cruise ship. Don't think you have to do everything. You
yeah.
know, just just see the different things that they like, that they have, and then just pick and choose.
Right.
And then
Yep.
then what you can do, you can book another cruise and then go try the other events.
Right.
That's right. There you go. See,
And a
bada
good
bing,
thing
bada boom.
when you're also traveling solo, that I've done, when you do the solo part, that you can sit on dinner time with other people on their table, and you every day could be somebody else new that you meet, and you become friends, and then from there, it's a great relationship that you built. So, and you don't see that in land a whole lot like that.
That's right. Yep. Definitely. Definitely. So definitely looking forward to some good stuff. You
Yeah,
know.
Scott always be traveling solo, even though he travels solo, but he hangs out with all of us, but he's always solo.
Hmm. I'm going solo on the booze cruise.
Well, yeah, there you go.
You know,
There's actually quite a few people that are going solo on the
Yep.
booze cruise.
Yeah.
Very
So
good. Very good. Very good. So just gotta keep
But if
everybody
it,
all together. You know. So
I always tell everybody, if you're doing a solo, do NCL Escape do have solo cabins, and they have the solo studio, and then they have all that stuff set up for the solo people. And I think Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and all of them, they also have a singles group that you can meet singles, and they have set up times and stuff like that. So there's all sorts of stuff that you can do on a cruise.
yep.
and talking about Sky, he's gonna be on the booth cruise next year. So
Oh,
he'll
he
definitely be
is.
there. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, I
Him
get
and
to see my
Cheryl and
buddy.
Bernie. Yeah, me, we all gonna be there. So definitely. And
Oh, that is
this
gonna
man
be
right here, Batman, is gonna
awesome.
be there with his Batgirl. Mike here with Rihanna will be there. Mr.
yep.
Tony will be there too, and you, Jackie. So check
Oh,
that
that's
out.
awesome.
Already a big group of us going.
Uh,
Cruise Nuts
And
will
one
be.
other thing I could suggest is if you're going to be going on a cruise, outside of a group cruise, on an independent, go on Facebook. Go on to, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the app. Cruise, you guys know what it is. You'll remind me. But you can go on there and you can find group cruise roll call pages. And before your cruise, join them. Start talking to people, meet people, set up meetups on board the ship. You're going to meet a lot of interesting people. This way,
Yeah,
you know before your cruise, the people who are going to be on the cruise that you can get to know in advance and hang out with them on board the cruise.
So you're
Shipmate,
talking
yes.
about shipmate. Shipmate. Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, on Facebook, if you just type in the ship and the date that you're leaving that ship,
Hmm.
there will be a group guaranteed. There'll be a group, and you'll see people on there, and those Facebook groups they plan events
Yep.
and get-togethers. So
Yep.
that's a great way to start meeting people.
Definitely, definitely. We recently on our last cruise, when we were doing the muster deal, um we had a English couple next to us. We talking for a while and all that, and at the end, as we're going away, we find out they live here in Fayetteville, not even 20
Oh
minutes
wow.
away from us. So it's it's war the it's the war is so small. You have no idea who could be next to you, and how close and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to meet them. So she says, Original blog, Ross, what is the Facebook page called?
What you do, Em, is you go online to Facebook and you search on Facebook the name of the ship you're going, the cruise line, the name of the ship you're going on, and the dates of the cruise, and then
Right.
you'll see a group come up for that particular cruise. It'll be called a roll call page. You go in, you join the group, you answer the questions, and introduce yourself. They're going to welcome you into the group. Introduce yourself, get to know people within the group because those people will be on the same cruise with you.
Right.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. So, if anybody else have any more questions about the group cruise coming up in October or any other cruise, this is your chance to go ahead and do so. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping up in a few minutes. And let me see. Let me see. Tinkerbell has a morning flight, and I got some stuff happening
No, my
tomorrow.
my flight is in the evening. I flight out of here at 7 p.m. I get to Tampa at 10.
Ooh,
I know.
ouch. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. So make sure you go to the baker in the morning and
We're
pick out.
we're doing a red eye to New Orleans, Eddie. We're flying
Oh
out.
my
Ooh,
God.
We are flying out at our flight leaves at 8:35 p.m. We
Woo,
arrive in New Orleans at 5:36 a.m.
you're good.
That makes
wow.
sense
Why are
for
you
you,
taking that
Bruce.
stuff?
What's that, Ross?
That actually makes sense going west to east to do the red eyes. We might
Yep.
end up doing that with our Encore cruise. I don't know. I'm waiting on our flight itineraries, which are still 24 days away.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what we we're doing. So we're flying in early Saturday morning, so it'll be fun.
And one thing I could recommend is if you are going out of the Seattle ports, definitely take advantage of the port valet. They did start that back up again, where you basically, the night before you get off the ship, you set up for port valet through the cruise ship. It's free for the service. Take your bags. You don't see your bags until you get back home.
Awesome.
So that's a really great service.
Go ahead, what I do have a cabin
Absolutely.
mate coming with me. LOL. Okay. Very good. Ay, ay, ay,
But
ay.
yeah, EM, all you gotta do is go Norwegian Pearl and March
And the
and then
date you're
put the
going.
date and
Yep.
2025 and it should pop up and join that group. If
And
if
also
they
go.
should have one already.
They should, and go on Shipmate. And if you put that ship in and add it to your profile, there'll be a roll call there also. And people talk
Yeah.
back and forth in Shipmate too. So both of
I
them are
have a
good.
question for you, Bruce.
Yeah.
Being that you're a travel agent, and this is just curiosity because I do it as a travel agent. When you do, whether you do group cruises or you cruise on your own, do you do Facebook pages so that you can meet all these people, do like meets? Because I do the same thing. That's why I'm asking you.
I
Okay.
do. Yeah. Like we have one set up for and actually Embarkation Nation is the ones that set it up for our group cruise for 2025. but I also make sure that all of the people I book group cruises for, that they
Mhm.
set up a group page, and we communicate. That's the easiest way to communicate about the
Right.
cruise. It's the easiest way to get a hold of, to put stuff out there, whether it's events that are participating in, when you're getting close to final payment date, all those type of stuff. That's the easiest way to
Yeah.
communicate with people that are part of the. Now I understand, people that aren't going on the cruise also join those Facebook pages, which is fine.
Mhm.
But it's the best way to communicate with people. And hey, we're doing a lot of communication on the boost cruise that we're doing this year on that base on our happening and
Right.
everything. So yeah, I do that.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
I do it for my groups, but on cruises that I do on my own, I also create one. And then I kind of like meet people, and then I get like a meet and greet and slap pools and all of that stuff. So okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. Yeah. It's the easiest way to really, and you really start meeting everybody and stuff. And yeah, I enjoy it. And when
Right.
it's ones that I'm booking into though, then I get to start communicating besides just through email with people that are clients
Right.
or
It's
whatever. So
easier.
yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
And then for group cruise next year is leaving on Monday, so I'm hoping to be there Saturday. Saturday sometime around noontime, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, getting close to um, what can I call it, to the hotel time that that time that you could get in,
And
check in. Yeah, take the room.
But
somebody
this
had
is the main
asked,
ready for dinner or something.
and somebody had asked, it might have been in the group page, but
Yeah.
somebody had asked, if we have hotels, group rates yet for the hotels, and we don't yet. And the reason we don't yet is, for whatever reason, the ones in Tampa, they're not wanting to give group rates more than a year out. I'm still trying to get, so I'll be getting them soon, but it may not be till October. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, yeah. So that's no problem.
And we don't know when we're flying in yet, because Cindy, since we're going to Florida, she wants to go to Disney World. So we're either going to go in a few days early or stay a few days later and check out Disney World.
Cool. Very good. Very very good. Yes, definitely. I haven't been in Disney in over 20 years, so
Yeah,
However,
we've been.
it's been a while for me.
Bruce, Bruce, what you should know is they just did an update the other day. They're expecting by middle of 2024, if things work out with Florida Railway, the Bright Line will be serving Tampa by middle of 2024. They've had a breakthrough on that, and it looks like they're going to be able to move that project along quickly. So you'll be able to go from Tampa to Orlando
Nice.
to Pebble Beach, and then all the way down to Miami.
Good. Then
That's
I won't
awesome.
have to rent a car.
Yep. I'll keep
That
you
was my.
updated on that.
We were going to have to rent a car, so that'd be cool, because then we wouldn't have to rent a car.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
Awesome.
Nice, 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 nice. So I'm hoping a lot of the questions got taken care of. A lot of the comments got taken care of. A lot of the worries are taken care of, and we'll be able to get together and hang out and have a great time. That's the main objectives of being on a group cruise. So I'm hoping that everybody's doing well when it comes to that. If there's no more questions, I'm gonna be wrapping up. So if there's anybody else that needs to add something, please do so right now, or contact the group and the Facebook group, the Secret Boost Cruise, and Mike and Rihanna are managing that group. But if you have any questions, I would like to have you do it now. Bruce is still here. We're still here. We could take care of it now. This way, I want less uh, uh, miscommunications with Bruce. He's busy enough as it is. He's taking care of a bunch of group cruises, and I don't want him to get upset with me because the miscommunication or something. Because I want him to eventually do another group cruise with me. So Let's get the point clear too.
If anyone has any questions in the Facebook group, I'm making a determination to go on there at least once or twice a day, every day also, in case anyone's asking any questions on the Facebook group page.
Yeah, because I know not everybody showed up tonight for this live, so we'll definitely got some more stuff going on. So, Mike, I hope you got you hear everything. So you got a clear answer if anybody asks you, so we could take care of that too. You mean we need to help out, back up Mr. Bruce here on some of the questions that come on too. So, Kristen
Bruce,
McKeith, thank you. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eddie. Quickly, Bruce, do you still have cabins available, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because usually on my Tuesday show, I always put the information out there just to make sure we
Okay.
still
Yep.
have availability.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep. We still have. We still have availability, and
Okay.
in fact, I just pulled some more cabins in there too. So, yep.
awesome. Okay,
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I know we keep promoting it on our morning live on the 9 a.m. show, and we're having this coming up Tuesday. We'll be having a live at 8 p.m. With the Go Live Together After Dark. It's going to be our first show at night from the morning, and we'll definitely be promoting the group groups again. So, once again, thank you everybody for being here today, the panel. I appreciate your time. Everybody in the chat, thank you very much for being part of the conversation that we had tonight. And it's greatly appreciated. Everybody enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you taking the time. And please, any questions, any other comments, or anything like that, don't feel bad about it. Go ahead and reach out either to the Facebook group or leave a comment on this live after tonight, and we'll get back to you. So if there's nothing else going on, everybody stay out of trouble because I don't have any money for bail. So stay out of trouble yourselves, okay? I'll see you all later. Everybody have a great night.